They called me a monster, then came begging for my help. When my grandma passed away, I was 19, and she left me her little house in the woods. That was the moment my family lost their minds. Uncle Pete called it a scam. Cousin Amy said I must have tricked Grandma into changing her will. They all forgot I was the only one who actually showed up. I was the one hauling groceries every Saturday, fixing her leaky faucet, sitting with her during her soap operas. But at her funeral, Uncle Pete spit at my feet and said, "Don't you dare show your face at another family gathering, you little freak!" Aunt Linda nodded along, whispering to anyone who'd listen about how I'd always been off. So I left, packed my old Honda, drove 3 hours to the middle of nowhere, and never looked back. Grandma's house was small but perfect. Solar panels, its own well, total peace. For 4 years, I lived quietly, doing web design work online, raising chickens, collecting rainwater, fixing the place up piece by piece. Meanwhile, the rest of the family stayed in their suburban soap opera, always broke, always fighting, always blaming everyone but themselves. Then came the wildfire. It started on a Tuesday. By Wednesday, their entire neighborhood was under evacuation orders. Roads were closed, power lines down, pure chaos. My phone started blowing up around midnight. First, Aunt Linda, voice shaking. Then Amy, crying. And finally, Uncle Pete. His voice didn't sound like the same man who spit at me. "Eli, I know we haven't talked, but we need help." The fire jumped the highway. We got nowhere to go. Linda's got the baby, Amy's got her mom in a wheelchair. We got 3 cars of people and nowhere safe to drive. I could hear sirens, kids crying, dogs barking. "How many?" I asked. 13? Maybe 14 if Amy's boyfriend makes it. I didn't hesitate. "Come now, drive careful." They showed up around 2 a.m. Pete's truck first, packed with luggage and a screaming baby, then Amy's van with her mom and 3 kids, then Linda's car stuffed with pets and photo albums. 13 people total, 2 dogs, 1 cat. Uncle Pete stood in my doorway, eyes red, voice small. "You got every right to slam this door in my face." I just stepped aside. "Kids need sleep." "Get inside." That first night was chaos. Bodies everywhere, sleeping bags, couch cushions, even the garage. I made sandwiches for everyone, set up a portable toilet outside because my plumbing couldn't handle it, and gave Pete my bed while I slept on the floor. The fire burned for 8 days. When it was over, their homes were gone. Just ash and twisted metal. They stayed 2 months. I showed them how to ration solar power, how to make the generator last, how to reuse water without wasting a drop. Amy's kids started calling me Uncle Engineer. Even Pete helped me expand the chicken coop. One night around the fire pit, Pete cleared his throat. "Eli, I gotta say something." His voice cracked. "We called you a monster. Said you were crazy. Said you'd never amount to anything. But you saved us." Amy wiped her eyes. "We treated you like garbage, and you still opened your door." I smiled. Family's family. Even when they're stupid. Eventually, FEMA showed up. Insurance checks came through. They rebuilt closer to town. Before they left, Pete offered to pay me rent. I said no. But before he drove away, I handed him a folded piece of paper. He opened it and started laughing through tears. It read, "Bill for emotional damages. Cost of being called a monster by people who didn't deserve my help. $0. Because that's what family means. Would you have let them in after everything they did? Tell me below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real stories that hit where it hurts.